Good morning, students. In botany class today, we can see about chromosomal mutation. Take page number 69. Last class, we have seen about point mutation. Okay. So, what actually chromosomal mutation means, here the genome, that is the gene of a chromosome, can modify to a larger extent by altering the chromosome structure or by changing the number of chromosome. Chromosome உடைய நம்பரில் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கும் அல்லது by changing the structure of the chromosome. How we can able to change, how it can able to change or altering the number of chromosome or structure of chromosome in the genome can be modified to a larger extent. That large scale variations are termed as chromosomal mutation, or otherwise called as chromosomal aberrations. You mark that as, that is, that may ask in 2 marks. That is only definition for chromosomal mutation or chromosomal aberration. Okay, so if you take these gene mutations that one already we have seen, the gene mutation or changes that occurs within a gene, whereas chromosomal mutation, if you take me, that is changes occur in the chromosome region consists of many genes. That one already you know, chromosome consists of many genes. So in the gene, that only known as genome, in the gene, the number of chromosomes, sudden change in the chromosome structure or number may change. How we can able to see there is some changes in the chromosome means by detected by microscopic examination, by keeping the chromosome under microscope, and also genetic analysis, or even by both. When compared to gene mutation, this chromosomal mutation is detachable microscopically. We can't able to separate this chromosomal mutation, whereas gene we can able to separate or detachable from the genome. Okay, so chromosomal mutation, if you see, mean that is broadly classified into 2 groups, that is changes in the number of chromosome and changes in the chromosome structure. So already I have told you, that is changes in the number of chromosome or the structure of chromosome. So based on this only, they have divided the chromosomal mutation into 2 groups. Okay, first we are going to see about changes in the chromosome number. So you all know, each individual, if you say each and every living organism possesses a specific number of chromosomes, that is autosome as well as X chromosomes. Over organism specific number of chromosome வந்து fixed number of chromosome இருக்கும். So it may varies from different species. Okay, so even though some species of plants and animals are having identical number of chromosomes, they will not be similar in character. So even though some organisms have same number of chromosomes, so if you see the character external character or internal character, it cannot be similar. Okay. Sorry. So this character of a species differs from one another, but the nature of the hereditary material, that is the gene in chromosome, determines the character of the species. Okay, so the nature of the hereditary material is nothing but the gene. Nature of the gene only determines the character of an organism. Okay, so if you take the chromosome, the number of somatic cell, that is the body cell, change due to addition or elimination of the individual chromosome or basic set of chromosome, that condition is called as numerical chromosome aberration or ploidy. Okay, so if the number of chromosome in the somatic cells means what? Body cells la வந்து chromosome வந்து சேஞ்ச் இருக்கு, நம்பர் ஆஃப் chromosome சேஞ்சஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அது பேர் என்னன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா numerical chromosome aberration or ploidy. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Okay, so if there is changes in the number of somatic cells, that is the body cells of chromosome, they change either by deletion, either by addition, due to addition or deletion. Elimination means deletion. ஒரு குரோமோசோமை ஆட் பண்ணாலோ அல்லது ஆட் ஆச்சோ டியூ டு மியூட்டேஷன் ஆட் ஆச்சோ அல்லது குறைஞ்சிதோ அந்த மாதிரி கண்டிஷன் என்ன சொன்னோம்னா நியூமரிக்கல் குரோமோசோம் அபரேஷன் ஆர் ploidy. Now we are going to see about detail about ploidy. Okay, there are two types. Broadly, if you classify the ploidy, it is of broadly two types classified. Okay, ploidy involving, that is first one is aneuploidy and euploidy. Aneuploidy என்னன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா ploidy involving individual chromosome within a diploid set of chromosome. Diploid set of organismத்துல individual chromosome involving individual chromosome, that is only called as aneuploidy. Euploidy na entire set of chromosome. Ploidy involving entire set of chromosome. Ploidy na enna theriyum ungalku, addition or deletion of chromosomal number in the somatic cells, adha ploidy nu solrom. Appo aneuploidy na enadhu, involving individual chromosome within a diploid set, that is only called as aneuploidy. Entire set of chromosome la vandu number changes இருந்துச்சுன்னா அது பேர் வந்து euploidy. Okay, so if you take first one, we are going to see about aneuploidy. Aneuploidy na enna, it is a condition in which diploid number is altered. Diploid number of chromosome, 2n number of chromosome வந்து எப்படி சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது, by addition or deletion of one or more chromosome. One or more chromosome add ஆகும் அல்லது delete ஆகும், குறையும். அதுதான் நம்ம வந்து aneuploidy னு சொல்றோம். Organisms showing aneuploidy are known as aneuploids or heteroploids. So they may ask in 2 marks what are aneuploids or heteroploids. So if you take heteroploids or aneuploid, it is classified into two types. Again, it is divided into two types, hyperploidy and hypoploidy. So okay, so if you see that figure 320, there only the schematic representation is given. That one you can go through how the ploidy are divided. Okay, now hyperploidy. Addition of one or more chromosome, diploid sets are called hyperploidy. Diploid sets of chromosome உள்ள ஒரு one or more chromosome add பண்ணானா அது hyperploidy. This we can able to see in represented as disomy. Diploid set of chromosome represented as disomy. Hyperploidy again divided into three types. They are trisomy, tetrasomy and pentasomy. Hyperploidy again divided into three types. Trisomy na addition of single chromosome to diploid set of chromosome is called simple trisomy, that is 2n plus 1 னு represent பண்றது. Trisomy வந்து first reported by Blacksley in the year 1910 in Datura stramonium, that is Jimson weed. They were asking 1 mark, underline that one. Okay, but later only it was reported in various other plants such as Nicotiana, Pisum and Enothera. அது மாதிரி addition of two individual chromosome from different chromosomal pairs to normal diploid cell. Normal diploid cellோட two individual chromosome add பண்ணா from different chromosomal pairs to the normal diploid cellோட add பண்ணோம்னா அது பேர் என்னன்னா double trisomy. அப்போ 2n plus 1 plus 1, அது that is called as double trisomy. Tetrasomy na diploid setோட addition of a pair or two individual pairs of chromosome. Two individual pairs of chromosome add பண்ணுவாங்க எதோட diploid set of chromosome உடைய organismத்துல. அந்த மாதிரி add பண்ணனா that is called as tetrasomy. அப்ப 2n plus 2 plus 2 is tetrasomy and double tetrasomy respectively. அப்ப tetrasomy ல ரெண்டு இருக்கு. tetrasomy na 2n plus 1, double tetrasomy na 2n plus 2 plus 2. All possible tetrasomy are usually we can able to see in wheat. They will ask in 1 mark this type of question. Okay, next about the third type of hyperploidy, that is called as pentasomy. Penta nale 5, so addition of 3 individuals to the normal set of diploid pairs of chromosome, that is called as penta. So 2n plus 3. Okay, so these are the various types of hyperploidy. Now we can see hypoploidy. Loss of one or more chromosome from the diploid set. Hyper nale அதிகமாக போகிறது, addition. Hypoன்னு என்னது லோவாக இருக்கிறது. ஸோ லாஸ் ஆஃப் ஒன் ஆர் மோர் குரோமோசோம் டு த டிப்ளாய்ட் செல், தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் ஹைப்போப்ளாய்டி. அது மாதிரி ஹைப்போப்ளாய்டியும் டிவைட் இன்டு 2 types. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் மோனோசோமி, another one is called as நல்லிசோமி. இப்போ மோனோசோமினா என்னென்னா சிங்கிள் குரோமோசோம் லாஸ் ஆகும். ஒன்லி மோனோனாலே 1 சிங்கிள் குரோமோசோம் ஃப்ரம் த டிப்ளாய்ட் செட் ஆஃப் குரோமோசோம். ஸோ 2n - 1. However, loss of 2 individual or 3 individual chromosomes are called double monosomy, that is 2n - 1 - 1, and triple monosomy na 2n - 1 - 1 - 1 respectively. அதிலே ரெண்டு இருக்குது monosomy, double monosomy, triple monosomy. Double monosomy நம்ம வந்து எதில் பார்க்குறோம்? In males. We can able to see in males, that is 1 mark. They may ask in 1 mark. Double monosomy is observed in dash males. Okay. Then next one, நல்லிசோமி. நல்லிசோமினா here loss of a pair of homologous chromosome or 2 pairs of homologous chromosome from the diploid set of chromosome. 2 pair of chromosome loss ஆகும். அப்போ 2n - 2. இதிலே வந்து டபுள் நல்லிசோமி இருக்குது. அப்போ 2n - 2 - 2, அதான் டபுள் நல்லிசோமி. ஸோ செல்ஃபிங் ஆஃப் மோனோஸ்பெர்மிக் பிளான்ட்ஸ் எப்போ வந்து நல்லிசோமி ஃபார்ம் ஆகுதுன்னா செல்ஃபிங் ஆஃப் மோனோசோமிக் பிளான்ட்ஸ். அந்த மோனோசோமிக் பிளான்ட்ஸை செல்ஃப் கிராஸ் பண்ணுறப்போ தான் நல்லிசோமி ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். தீஸ் மே லீட் டு லீத்தல், they may lead to death of an organism. Okay, so next one is called as euploidy. Now we have seen about aneuploidy. Aneuploidy தான் hyperploidy, hypoploidy. Hyperploidy trisomy, tetrasomy, pentasomy. Hypoploidy monosomy, nullisomy. Okay. So here on next one is euploidy. So in the figure 3.2.1 only they have shown that how disomy, that is normal chromosome 2n, monosomy na 1 minus ஆயிருக்குது. அது மாதிரி டபுள் மோனோசோமினா 2 இது மைனஸ் ஆயிருக்குது, 2 இது லாஸ் ஆயிருக்குது. நல்லிசோமினா -2 chromosome loss ஆயிருக்குது. we can able to see. Okay. Next we can able to see that simultaneously we can able to see trisomy, double trisomy, tetrasomy and pentasomy respectively. What you have seen theoretically they have given as diagrammatically in figure 3.2.1. Okay, now we are going to see about euploidy. Euploidy na enna pathona, the condition in which the organism possesses one or more basic sets of chromosome. The basic sets of chromosome வந்து எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? one or more chromosome sets of chromosome இருக்கு. Okay. How euploidy are classified means monoploidy, diploploidy and polyploidy. These are the 3 types of euploidy. The condition where an organism's or somatic cell has 2 sets of chromosomes are called diploid. 2 set of chromosome இருந்துனா அது பேர் என்னது? diploid நம்ம சொல்றோம். 2n. Half the number of somatic chromosomes are referred as gametic chromosomes. Somatic chromosome வந்து half இருந்துச்சுனா அது பேர் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்னா another gametic chromosome, that is only called as haploid. That is called as haploid number of chromosome, that is n number of chromosome. This are already you know diploid and haploid. Diploid means 2n, haploid means n. அது வந்து gamete தான் எப்பவுமே haploid இருக்கும். That one you must keep it in mind. Gametic chromosome, gametல உள்ள chromosome தான் எப்பவுமே haploid இருக்கும். Okay, so it should be noted that haploidy is different from monoploidy. Haploidy வந்து different from monoploidy. அதுக்கு தான் எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுத்துருக்கு. For example, if a wheat plant is a polyploid, that is exoploidy, that is 2n is equal to 6 is equal to 6s is equal to 72 chromosome அதில் இருக்குது wheat plantல. அப்புறம் its haploid number பார்த்தோம்னா n is equal to 36. But it's monoploidy, that is x. The x only refers to is 12. Okay, so in wheat plant, how that is that wheat plant we used to call it as polyploidy. Poly means more than, poly means many number of chromosome இருக்கும். அப்போ வந்து 2n is equal to 6x is equal to 72 chromosome இருக்கும். அதில் haploid number gametல வந்து எவ்வளோ இருக்குது? 36. அதில் மோனோப்ளாய்டி கண்டிஷன் எவ்வளோ இருக்குது? 12. Therefore, the haploid and diploid condition came regularly one after the another, and the number of chromosome is maintained generation after generation in the case of wheat. Okay, so the monoploidy condition occurs when an organism is under polyploidy condition. அப்போ monoploidy வந்து எப்பந்தான் occur ஆகும் when the organism is polyploidy. Okay. It is a true diploid, but both the monoploid and haploid chromosome numbers are the same. அது வந்து true wheat plant வந்து true diploid plant அதுன்னு சொல்கிறோம். எதனாலன்னு சொன்னோன்னா அது வந்து எனது monoploidy haploid chromosome are the same. Thus a monoploid can be haploid, but all haploids cannot be monoploid. monoploid வந்து haploid இருக்க சான்ஸ் இருக்குது, ஆனால் haploid வந்து monoploid இருக்க முடியாது. Okay, now we are going to see about polyploid. Okay, so polyploid now in which there are more than two basic sets of chromosome. More than two basic sets of chromosome. They may be 3, 4, 5 or 6 basic sets of chromosome. Polyனாலே நிறைய basic sets of chromosome. இப்போ வந்து 3 இருந்துச்சுன்னா that is called as triploidy, 4 இருந்துச்சுன்னா tetraploidy, 5 இருந்துச்சுன்னா pentaploidy, 6 இருந்துச்சுன்னா hexaploidy. Like that the name they have given. Okay, generally polyploidy is very common in plants but rare in animals. Plantsல தான் நம்ம the polyploidy we can able to see. Okay, so the increased number of chromosomes, that is polyploidy condition is very important for the origin of new plant species. Or plant species வந்து new plant species originate ஆகணும்னா this polyploidy is very plays an important role. Okay, so higher ploidy may lead to lethal also, death also. Okay, so polyploidy is broadly classified into two types: autopolyploidy, another one is called as allopolyploidy. Okay, first we can able to see autopolyploidy. The organism which possess more than two haploid set of chromosome. ஒரு ஆர்கானிசத்தில் more than two haploid set of chromosome இருந்துன்னா அது பேர் என்னது? within the same species is called as autoploidy. Autoploidy is again divided into two types: autotriploid and autotetraploid. Autotriploids na 3 sets of genomes in a chromosome இருக்கும். They can be produced artificially by crossing autotetraploid and diploid species. எப்படி autotriploids வருதுன்னா autotetraploid diploid species they will artificially cross, and there occurs a mutation, chromosomal mutation. Because of that only autotriploids form. Okay, example வந்து the cultivated banana are usually triploids and are seedless and have larger fruits than diploid. Okay, so the triploid sugar beets and have a higher sugar content than diploids and are resistant to mold. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுற ஆர்டிஃபிஷியலாக கிராஸ் பண்ணோன்னா அது வந்து என்னது, தே ஆர் வெரி ஹையர் சுகர் கண்டென்ட் இருக்கும். ஃபார் ட்ரிப்ளாய்ட் சுகர் பீட்ஸில் வந்து ஹையர் சுகர் கண்டென்ட் இருக்கும் than டிப்ளாய்ட்ஸ், and also resistant to bread mold. The common dupe grass that is only called as Cynodon dactylon is a natural autotriploid. So if you ask in 1 mark, so mark it that one, underline that one. Seedless watermelon, apple, sugar beet, tomato, banana are man-made autotetraploids. இதெல்லாம் man-made, artificial they will made. ஆனால் நேச்சுரலாக autotetraploid நடக்கிற பிளான்ட் எதுன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா common dupe grass. Okay, autotetraploids have 4 copies of its own genome. அதில் own genome வந்து 4 copies இருக்கும். அதுதான் வந்து induced by doubling the chromosome of a diploid species. அதுக்கு தான் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ராய், இந்த கம்பு, அப்புறம் கிரேப்ஸு, அல்ஃபாலா, கிரவுண்ட் நட், பொட்டேட்டோ அண்ட் காஃபி. ஓகே, நவ் you can able to see about allopolyploid. Allopolyploid என்னன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா possess 2 or more basic sets of chromosome derived from 2 different species. 2 different speciesல இருந்து வந்து 2 or more sets of chromosome the organism possess. That is called as allopolyploid. Autona of the same species, that is the main difference. இது வந்து 2 different species. It can be developed by interspecific crosses and fertility. ரெண்டு ஒரு ஸ்பீஷிஸையும் கிராஸ் பண்ணாதான் we can able to get this allopolyploidy. Halopleurodly body usually form between closely related species only. Closely related species மட்டும்தான் they will cross. Okay, example வந்து they are given example, that is Raphano. That is Raphano brassica. Raphano brassica. Figure 3.22 if you see mean they have crossed that Raphanus and brassica. Raphanus 2n is equal to 80 number of chromosome இருக்கு. brassica வந்து 2n is equal to 80 number. அது ரெண்டையும் கிராஸ் பண்ணி அப்போ அதில் வந்து gametes வந்து n is equal to 9, n is equal to 9. அது ரெண்டையும் கிராஸ் பண்ணி F1 plant கிடைக்குது, hybrid variety. அதுக்கப்புறம் fertile Raphano brassica new plant of the different species of Raphano brassica, that is 2n is equal to 4x is equal to 36 அந்த மாதிரி குரோமோசோம் உடைய நியூ பிளான்ட் ஹைபிரிட் பிளான்ட் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்குது. that is only called as that is only how they have crossed this Raphano brassica and Raphano, they are crossed Raphanus sativus and cabbage, that is only called as brassica oleracea. Raphano sativus, Raphanus na radish, அப்புறம் cabbageையும் cross பண்றாங்க. அந்த cross பண்ணி they have developed on hybrid variety. They resemble like both radish as well as cabbage. Radish வந்து root வந்து radish மாதிரி இருக்கும், leaves வந்து cabbage மாதிரி இருக்கும். They called that new name as Raphano brassica. It was done by a Russian geneticist G.D. Korbekhenko in the year 1927. இன்னொன்று இருக்குது, that is this is successfully first man-made cereal, that is in triticale. That is how they will cross means tetraploidy, that is crosses between diploid wheat and rye. Diploid wheatையும் ryeையும் cross பண்ணுறாங்க. அது அப்புறம் exoploidy crosses between tetraploid wheat and triticum durum, that is macaroni wheat and rye. அதை ரெண்டையும் cross பண்ணுறாங்க. அப்படி அப்புறம் octoploidy na that they also crossed octoploidy, that is crosses between exoploid wheat triticum aestivum, that is bread wheat and rye, அதையும் cross பண்ணுறாங்க. that is only called as octoploidy. Okay, so exoploidy triticale, that is only hybrid plants demonstrate characteristic of both macaroni wheat and rye. அது வந்து அந்த wheat macaroni wheat ஓட characters இருக்கும், rye character இருக்கும். For example, they combine the high protected content of wheat with rice high content of amino acid lysine, which is low in wheat. They will these only the characteristic features of new plant, that is triticale. That only diagrammatically they have shown in the figure 3.323, the chart they have given. So that is triticum durum, that is only parental generation, that is crossed with Scali cereal. First that is only parent generation. 2n is equal to 4x is equal to 28, அதில் உள்ள குரோமோசோம். இதுக்கு வந்து எத்தனை குரோமோசோம் இருக்குது, that is 2n is equal to 2x is equal to 14. that is tetraploidyயும் diploidyயும் கிராஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. gametes வந்து கிடைக்குது. அந்த gametes வந்து F1 gametes F1 ஹைபிரிட்ல என்ன கிடைக்கி, triploidy chromosome. Again they are doubling the number of chromosome by using a chemical. So doubling பண்ணதுனால they may ask in 1 mark, this one you will underline and keep. They may ask in 1 mark, doubling of chromosome usually carried out by the Colchicine அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆல்கலாய்டு வச்சு தான் டபுளிங் ஆஃப் குரோமோசோம் பண்ணாங்க. அப்படி டபுளிங் ஆஃப் குரோமோசோம் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் F2 ஜென்ரேஷனில் என்ன ட்ரிட்டிகேல்கிற ஒரு ஹைப்ரிட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேன்மேட் சீரியல் கிடைக்குது. that is exoploid. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து என்னது டெட்ராப்ளாய்டையும் டிப்ளாய்டையும் கிராஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. F1 ஜென்ரேஷன் கிடைக்குது, அதை வந்து டபுளிங் பண்ணுறாங்க. F1 ஜென்ரேஷனை டபுளிங் பண்ணி பை கால்சிச்சேன், அது வந்து அப்புறம் triticale exoploidy கிடைக்குது. அது 2n is equal to 6s is equal to 42. Okay, that is the first man-made cereal. Okay. Now we are going to see about colchicine. That is they have given about the definition, that is the description about colchicine. It's an alkaloid extracted from It is an alkaloid extracted from the root and corms of Colocasia autumnale. Corms சேனக்கிழங்கு அதில் இருந்தால் என்ன எடுக்கிறாங்க, this alkaloid namely colchicine. Okay. It is usually used to induce polyploidy and also doubling of chromosome. Chromosome வந்து double பண்ணுறதுக்கு தான் this colchicine they are used. Okay. Next we are going to see about significance of ploidy. They may ask in 5 marks significance. Okay, many polyploids are more vigorous and more adaptable than diploids. So polyploids are more vigorous, they can able to adapt to any condition when comparatively diploids. Many ornamental plants are autotetraploids and have larger flower and longer flowering duration. So இந்த மாதிரி autotetraploids plants பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப லார்ஜாக இருக்கும் and longer flowering duration. ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப நாள் flowering season வந்து இருக்கும் than diploids. Autodiploids are usually have increase in fresh weight due to more wheat water content. So polyploids பார்த்தோம்னா அது increase in fresh weight, அதோட weight வந்து அதிகமாக இருக்கும் because of the increase in water content. Aneuploids are useful to determine the phenotypic effects or loss or gain of different chromosome. ஸோ aneuploids வந்து determine the phenotypic effect, phenotypic characters பார்க்குறதுக்கு or loss or gain of different chromosome. எத்தனை குரோமோசோம் லாஸ் ஆகிருக்கு, எத்தனை குரோமோசோம் ஆட் ஆகிருக்குன்னு பார்க்குறதுக்கு this aneuploids are useful to determine. Many angiosperms are allopolyploids and they play the important role in evolution of plant species. Many alloploids அது வந்து எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, evolution of they play an important role in evolution of plants.